Inside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft. Evans, the man in motion left. First play and a first pass from Murray. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw, Young. That's to the rookie. It's Jatavian Sanders. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now here's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard. 12 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Thielen going to go in motion right. Young to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Buccaneers offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Right back to Hubbard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Now Young. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Young now. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Play fake. Murray. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. White. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, this is White. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They work now on 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 3rd and 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So out come the Bucs now. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset. And you're starting to sense the momentum possibly changing just a little here. You get the touchdown your previous drive, then you force a punt, and now this is a good positive play here to start this drive. And you can just sense the tide starting to turn here in a one-score game.
Play action. Now it's Murray. That's again complete to Palmer. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Read option, this is White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Devin Tompkins deep to return it. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. They juked him, and he's taken down, but not before. It's the 20-yard line.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Now a 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Dalton now to pass. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Andy Dalton. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bucs 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 28. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Now Dalton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Dalton. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the Buccaneers 31-yard line.
And Dalton to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Dalton. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Yaya Diaby in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack there by Rasheem Green.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They give to White on the option. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Dalton. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing, Dalton. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Another chance for Dalton. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. In motion right is Evans. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. He'll leave this one for White. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman. And this play comes to a halt at the 33. Obviously, that's well short of the first down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this. That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit.